For months, it's been quietly assumed that Meghan Markle would never set foot in the UK again. No palace appearances. No surprise walkabouts. No reconciliation moments caught on camera. But now that certainty is starting to crack. Behind the scenes, whispers are growing louder about a possible Sussex return. And this time, it's being framed as conditional. Reports claim Meghan hasn't ruled out coming back, but only if certain lines are drawn first. And those alleged conditions are already stirring controversy. But this wasn't just another tabloid rumor. The timing, the language, and recent royal movements have made people ask a serious question: is Meghan Markle positioning herself for a controlled UK comeback? And if so, at what cost? Ever since Harry and Meghan stepped away from senior royal duties in 2020, their relationship with the UK has felt frozen in time. California became home. Royal life became commentary. And Britain became, at best, an occasional stop for Harry, never for Meghan. That's why the idea of a return, even briefly, is causing such a reaction. It wouldn't just be a visit. It would signal a shift, a recalculation, possibly even a reopening of doors many thought were permanently shut. What's changed isn't just public curiosity, it's the royal landscape itself. A slimmer monarchy, a king dealing with health concerns, a public more divided than ever. And suddenly, the Sussex absence feels louder than before. But that still didn't explain why Meghan's name was back in the conversation at all. Then the word demands entered the picture. According to recent commentary, Meghan hasn't rejected a UK return outright. Instead, reports claim she's laid out expectations, boundaries she would need respected before even considering it. Rumors suggest these include strict control over security arrangements, independent accommodation away from royal properties, and limits on press access. Some reports go further, claiming she wants assurances around how she's portrayed and protected. None of this has been confirmed by Meghan or her team, but the framing alone ignited backlash. To critics, it sounded like leverage. To supporters, it sounded like self-preservation. And that divide is important because it mirrors the exact tension that drove the Sussexes out in the first place. But here's where things get more interesting. While Meghan stayed firmly in the US, Harry quietly returned to the UK multiple times. Charity events, court appearances, brief stays with limited visibility. Each visit raised eyebrows not because he was there but because she wasn't. And yet, insiders noted something subtle. Harry's trips were becoming more routine, less dramatic, almost normalized. That pattern led to speculation. Some believe Harry has been testing the waters, rebuilding connections without media spectacle. Others think it's purely practical. Either way, it created a contrast. Harry moving freely, Meghan holding firm. And suddenly, her absence felt less like distance and more like a deliberate stance. But the reason behind that stance may be rooted in something deeper. Harry has been very clear about one thing. He does not feel it's safe for Meghan in the UK. He said the media environment there played a major role in their departure, and legal battles over protection have only reinforced that fear. From Meghan's perspective, the UK isn't just a country. It's where her reputation fractured in real time. Headlines, commentary, narrative she had no control over. So when reports claim she wants guarantees before returning, supporters argue it's not arrogance, it's caution. A refusal to relive an experience she believes nearly broke her. But critics aren't convinced. They argue royal life has never been customizable, and that expecting special terms undermines the very institution Meghan once joined. That debate has quietly reached palace corridors. Behind closed doors, reports suggest opinions are mixed. Some insiders believe a controlled Sussex return could ease long-standing tensions and soften public divides. Others reportedly feel trust has been damaged beyond repair. There's also the issue of optics. Any return would be dissected frame by frame. Who they meet, where they stay, what's said, and what isn't. That's why some commentators claim any comeback would require compromise on both sides. Not a reunion but a reset. Still, nothing official has been announced. No invitations, no confirmations, just strategic silence. And silence in royal circles often speaks the loudest. Online, the reaction has been explosive. Some fans see the rumored demands as long overdue boundaries. Others see entitlement. Social media has split into camps: those rooting for reconciliation, And those convinced this is just another PR chess move. There's also skepticism. Many believe Meghan will never return long-term, no matter the conditions. That California isn't just a location, it's a statement. Yet the fact this conversation keeps resurfacing suggests something unresolved, something unfinished. Which brings us to the bigger question. Is Meghan Markle planning a UK return, or simply making it clear what she will no longer tolerate? So far, everything remains speculative. No confirmation, no denial, just carefully placed signals and growing curiosity. But one thing is certain: if Meghan ever does return, it won't be quietly. And it won't be on anyone else's terms but her own. Whether that moment actually comes, or remains a rumor that refuses to die, is the real mystery.